Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
Good evening and welcome to Chile Castleton for the North Dakota Class AA football semifinals between Bismarck St. Mary's and Central Cass. How you doing, everyone? I'm Joe Lancello. Thanks for joining us on YourLiveEvent.com. Our pregame show brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieINS.com to get a free quote. That's IHRYINS.com to get a free quote. Well, this is Halloween, and the players on the field not interested in trick-or-treating tonight. They are interested in one treat, and that would be a trip to the 8AA semifinals next weekend, where they will take on either Minot North or Grand Forks Red River. Bismarck St. Mary's comes into town with a 4-5 record. They were 3-2 in the west half of Class AA. The Saints started the season having lost 4 of their last 5, but they come in now to the postseason on a 3-game winning streak. Their most recent game was at Jamestown last weekend, getting a victory over the Blue Jays by a score of 33-19. Central Cass, the Squirrels come in 6-3 overall, 3-2 against the East Division of Class AA. And the Squirrels coming off a loss to Kindred last week, 41-26. And it's an interesting matchup here because you've got Bismarck St. Mary's with a strong running game with Beckett Price, an All-State running back from a year ago as a sophomore. He's rushed for over 1,400 yards this season and 14 touchdowns. Central Cass, on the other hand, with a strong ground game in Colton Cruchet with 788 yards on the ground this year. And quarterback Brody Kegley has passed for almost 2,000 yards this season and 21 touchdowns. Should be a fun game this evening as we look to see who's going to advance in 8AA. We had some rain earlier in the day, in the late afternoon, but the rain has stopped for now. It is overcast, and we've got a breeze coming out of the north that will make things uncomfortable for sure. And so it's not going to be just the fans wearing gloves. The players will be as well. We'll continue with our pregame show. We'll hear from both coaches, Tommy Butler from Central Cass and Toby Schweitzer from Bismarck St. Mary's when we return after these messages on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ. 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
When you think about North Dakota State College of Science, don't think about college. Don't think about desks. Don't think about buildings. Don't think about our expert instructors or our high-tech classrooms. Think about that new pickup you'll soon be driving. Think about decorating your first apartments. Think about that great job that's already waiting for you. Then, think about how you'll be doing all of those things in just 2 years. North Dakota State College of Science, the smarter way to college.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller. And I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
Hi, we're Tommy's Express. Scan the QR code for a fast pass to a free month of washing. Our modern car wash offers a bright, open environment and a low-stress conveyor belt entry. Our signature scent, ceramic body wax, spot-free rinse, and heated blowers give you the best shine in town. Check out the wash for yourself. Washing your car is easy, fast, and fun. Visit Tommy's Express today.
Catch all the action of the fall postseason for Minnesota and North Dakota high school football and volleyball on yourliveevent.com.
Going down the field, it's picked off here from Kindred. Tanning Johnson to the 30, to the 25. Johnson, could he go? Yes, sir! A 45-yard pick six. Ford takes it up, played high in the air by Horkin. Here's risky left side off of a touch. Kept alive Thornton. Now played high. Angle, Severson, smash! Count, good!
Check out the postseason schedule on yourliveevent.com.
Central Cass taking on Bismarck St. Mary's tonight in the Class AA North Dakota football playoffs. Joined now by Tommy Butler, the coach of Central Cass. The Squirrels come in with a 6-3 record on a bit of a sour note with a loss to Kindred last week, but Kindred always seems to be a thorn in your side.
Yeah, no, they're a good team. You know, they've done a lot of really good things. I thought our kids competed really, really well there. Gave a great effort, and obviously we're hopeful that we can maybe hopefully play them in the Fargo Dome, but we got to take care of business tonight before we can get to there.
And one of the ways that you've gotten to the point you are 6-3 is from a couple of fellows who returned from last year's team, quarterback Brody Kegley and running back Colton Cruchet.
Yeah, I mean, these guys have been absolutely awesome for us. They've been, they just do so much for us in so many different ways, with their leadership, with their ability to extend plays with Brody, with Colton being able to get, breaking tackles, getting in and out of different holes and stuff like that. He's just a tremendous athlete. But again, it's definitely a whole team thing for us. Our offensive line has been amazing. Protecting Brody, I think we've only given up less than 10 sacks. Colton's getting close to 1,000 yards rushing. So, it's definitely a whole team effort, but those two are definitely leading us on that offensive end.
I was looking through my spotter sheet from a year ago in the playoffs, and it seems like a whole new receiving core, and they've picked up pretty well.
Yeah, our receiving core has been outstanding. A lot of young guys that have kind of really had to step in there, and Easton Holland's been a big one for us. Blaze Cotton, Kellen Cruchet, Parker Wixo, Mason Olson, Carver Kozowski. There's a lot of guys that have kind of stepped up. Cash Lorenzis came in. He was kind of a new addition to us. And then, we got senior Gavin Tope kind of leading that whole crew there. Again, just a great group of guys that are bought in and do a lot of really, really good things for us. Not just receiving, but also blocking.
And talk about your defense. A team doesn't get into the playoffs without a good defense.
Yeah, our defense has been playing really well. Last week, obviously, again, Kindred, really, really good team, but I think we're coming in giving up under 250 yards of total offense. And again, I think those guys are just tremendous. The way that they've been working together. We've had a lot of different changes, a lot of different things that we've had to add and move and manipulate with injuries and stuff like that. But the guys just kept believing and keep staying bought in.
And now you take on a Bismarck St. Mary's team. You did not play them in the regular season. What have you seen from them on video?
Really good team. Running back's really, really solid. Tremendous athlete, really good in track. They're really, really big up front. Quarterback is athletic. Have good receivers outside. Then on the defensive end, I mean, they're a 3-4 team that's, going to bring some pressure at times. But again, we'll let their big guys up front kind of hold that line and really make you have to work for everything that you got there. So, for us, it's just, staying disciplined and doing what we do best and, not trying to worry too much about what everybody else is doing, but just do your job and we'll let the chips fall where they're at.
It's Halloween. It's not quite winter yet, but it will feel like winter, certainly. Your guys being able to move around will help them stay warm a little bit, but the wind could be a factor as well as dampness from earlier today. How much of a factor will that be?
Zero. For us, the weather part is really not a thing to us, in the sense that, if it's going to be the same thing for both teams, so it's not something that we're going to, focus on or anything like that. Obviously, again, we're going to try to take care of our footballs. We're going to try to keep them warm. We're going to, try to keep them dry and everything like that. But the bigger thing is just making sure that our guys are understanding that the weather's the same for both teams. We play on turf, so footing's really not going to be an issue for us. And then the cold factor, again, to me, that's 100% a mindset thing. I'm cold when I think I'm cold, and so our guys know that. We believe in that, and again, we prepared for this moment, and these kids are ready to get out and get after it tonight.
Sounds like something out of the quote book of another famous coach that won a lot of football games. Bud Grant, best of luck tonight.
Hey, appreciate it. Go Squirrels.
And Tommy Butler, coach of the Central Cass Squirrels. We'll continue with our pregame show after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hardware in Castleton, and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting section, and check out their different paint mixing options from Benjamin Moore, Clark and Kensington, and Royal. From their grills to Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to the Customer Laser Engraving Center. Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware.
If you're ready to save time, aggravation, and money, the team at Weber Insurance is here and ready to make the process as painless as possible. Weber Insurance makes sure you find the best insurance because their agency is 100% independent. They have the freedom to shop the marketplace and find the best possible combination of cost and coverage. Talk with Dan, Carol, Leslie, or Craig to get a quote started today, or go online to weberinsurance.net. Call, click, text, or stop in at Weber Insurance, locally owned in Castleton.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Northern Cass against Bismarck St. Mary's tonight, the North Dakota Class AA quarterfinals, joined by Toby Schweitzer, the coach of the Bismarck St. Mary's Saints. There's a cliche that you want teams to be playing their best toward the end of the season, and with a 3-game winning streak right now, it seems like the Saints are doing that.
Yeah, we've come together. We've figured some of our strengths and weaknesses out and tried to improve on the strengths and overcome the weaknesses, and things have been working pretty well so far for the last part of the season here.
A definite strength would be your tailback, Beckett Price, 1,409 yards rushing on the season. I've heard that he's also really kicked butt at the state track meet a year ago, too. Tell me more about this guy.
Yeah, he's just a pretty special athlete. He's very, very good in track, and like I said, he's a pole vaulter and had never done it before. And just the last couple of years where he started it, and he's really made strides there. He's very fast, 100-yard dash. He does really well in track, but he's got a good ability to cut as a football player, and that's what coaches love to see, is that he can make a lot of good cuts and make people miss, and that really makes him a special player.
And the Saints also with some pretty good guys, big guys, that is, up front.
Yeah, I mean, we got a senior-dominated offensive line. Roman Barnes and Jackson Barth and then Benny Baumgartner and all these guys. They've worked hard. Carter Miklich is another one. They've worked hard to get themselves in a good spot here, and we feel like they're ready to. They want to continue and keep playing. So that's the good news about our O-line. They love it.
What will be the important things tonight as you take on Central Cass?
Well, I think ball security is going to be huge. Can't have any turnovers. They're a very, very good football team, and you don't want to give them any help. We have to make sure we take care of the business and take care of the football, and then we got to be able to run the ball. We got to be able to run the ball and set up the pass. But it'll be a trick to do that against their big line.
All right, we'll see what happens. Best of luck.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
That's Toby Schweitzer, coach of the Bismarck St. Mary's Saints. We'll have the starting lineups as Central Cass squares off with Bismarck St. Mary's in the 8AA quarterfinals after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best checking for students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator. At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471. Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
At the Central Cass School District, excellence isn't just a goal, it's our mission by empowering individuals to make a positive impact. Central Cass School District is dedicated to providing students with an innovative curriculum supported by a variety of co-curricular activities from athletics and the arts to leadership and service, aiming to provide excellence between students, staff, family, and community. Central Cass School District, fostering student excellence by inspiring individuals to be their best.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
And welcome back to Carrington. Joe Lancello with you, the captain's meeting at midfield for the toss of the coin. And while they do that, we'll tell you that our starting lineups are brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower-owned, crystalsugar.com. Central Cast will be in the home red jerseys with white numbers trimmed in black, white and black trim on the sleeves. And we see that Bismarck St. Mary's has won the toss and deferred. So the question's going to be, so Central Cats will be receiving, and they will receive to our right when we kick things off here in a few minutes. So with Central Cass having the ball on offense first, let's give you their starting lineup first. The quarterback is Brody Kegley, a junior, 6 foot 165. He's completed 187 out of 257 passes for 1,996 yards. He's thrown for 21 touchdowns with just 2 interceptions. The running back will be number 1, Colton Cruchet, a senior, 6 foot 185. He's rushed for 788 yards and 11 touchdowns. He's also caught 24 passes for 2 touchdowns. 4 wide receivers for the Squirrels. Kellen Cruchet, Colton's brother, is a 5'8", 140-pound freshman with 23 catches on the year. Easton Holland, a 6'4", 185-pound junior, 43 catches for 7 touchdowns. Mason Olson is a 6'1", 175 senior who's caught 13 passes for 329 yards. He's also rushed the ball once for 45 yards, and that 45-yard gain, the longest play from scrimmage for the Squirrels this season. And the other wide receiver, Blaze Cotton, a senior, 6'1", 175, 37 catches for 379 yards and 6 touchdowns. The offensive line for Central Cass, Jennings Cooney is the center, 5'9", 240, a senior. The guards, Ben Nelson, 6 foot 210, a sophomore, and Aiden Peterson, 5'8", 185, a sophomore. And the tackles, Evan Wiersma, 6'3", 200, a senior, and Aiden Wunderlich, 6'6", 280, a senior. Tommy Butler, the coach of Central Cass, the Squirrels, 6-3 overall, 3-2
Special welcome to our guests
in East Division play. And they'll face this Bismarck St. Mary's defense, a 3-4 setup. The nose tackle is Carter Miklich, a 6'1", 260-pound senior. The defensive ends, Jackson Barth, a 6'4", 245-pound senior, and Gavin Griffin, 6', 225, a sophomore. Outside linebackers, Bennett Grimm, a sophomore, 5'8", 170, and Vincent Lingenfelder, 5'7", 175, a junior. The inside linebackers for Bismarck St. Mary's, Dominic Zander, a senior, 6'1", 185, and Zach Richter, 5'9", 185, a junior. 4 in the secondary, Cale Burns is a senior, 5'11", 155, Brady Ruggles, 6 foot 180, a senior. Marcus Anderson is a strong safety, 6 foot 185, a junior. And Jacoby Grimm is the other safety, 5'10", 175, a senior. We'll give you the rundown when St. Mary's has the football when we return after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
We aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota. Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
And welcome back to Central Cass. Joe Lancello with you as Bismarck St. Mary's will take on Central Cass in the State AA football quarterfinals. When Bismarck St. Mary's has the ball, their quarterback will be Tommy Wilson, 6'2", 190, a junior. He's passed for 116 yards, 45 of 116 on the season, 629 yards. He's thrown for 4 touchdowns. He's been intercepted 8 times. The tailback will be Beckett Price. He's 5'11", 180, a junior, All-State a year ago. He's rushed for 1,409 yards this season and 14 touchdowns. The fullback is Zach Richter, 5'9", 185, a junior. He's rushed for 240 yards and 2 touchdowns. Coach Toby Schweitzer of St. Mary's says that Richter's blocking is a key in the success that Beckett Price has had this season. 2 wide receivers, Brady Ruggles, 6', 180, a senior with 17 catches on the year, 2 touchdowns. And the other wide receiver will be Jacoby Grimm, 5'10", 175, a senior. The tight end is Jackson Barth, 6'4", 245, a senior. On the offensive front for Bismarck St. Mary's, Benedict Baumgardner is the center, 5'9", 230, a senior. The guards, Braden Worrell, 5'9", 215, a senior, and Drake Amon, 5'11", 225, a sophomore. The tackles, Carter Miklich, 6'1", 260, a senior, and Roman Barnes, 6'6", 310, a senior. Toby Schweitzer, the coach of Bismarck St. Mary's in his 3rd season. The Saints, 4-5 overall, 3-2 against West Region opposition, and the Saints have won 3 of their last 3 consecutive games. Central Cass runs a 4-3 defense. The ends will be Hunter Rohr, 6', 220, a junior, and Trayvon Quam, 6'2", 190, a senior. The tackles, Evan Wiersma, 6'3", 290, a senior. Evan is committed to Minnesota State Moorhead for next fall. And the other defensive tackle, Hunter Domeyer, 6'1", 210, a junior. 3 linebackers for Central Cass, Colton Cruchet, a senior, 6', 185. He's got 2 interceptions on the year. Aiden Thummel, a junior, 5'11", I can't read, 185. And he's got a couple of sacks on the year and 11 tackles for loss. The other linebacker, Grady Mueller, 5'10", 180, a junior. 4 in the secondary, Keaton Link is a 6', 145-pound junior. Parker Wixo, the other corner, 6', 170, a junior. The safeties, Easton Holland, 6'4", 185, a junior with 3 interceptions on the year. And Mason Olson, 6'1", 175, a senior. Those are the starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower-owned, crystalsugar.com. And a reminder, this broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. We'll have the opening kickoff, Central Cass at Bismarck St. Mary's, after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for Students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator.
Welcome back to Farmers Union Insurance Field in Castleton. Joe Lancello with you as we get ready for Bismarck St. Mary's against Central Cass. Our look at the weather forecast at kickoff time: cloudy skies, 39 degrees, wind out of the north at 15 miles an hour, gusting to 28. It feels like it's 26 degrees. And I feel sorry for some of the younger kids who came dressed in Halloween costumes. I saw Minnie Mouse earlier. It's going to be tough to stay warm in a short skirt, I'll say that. Our officials for tonight's game: Brent Engebretson, Braden Schildberger, Ryan Strandy, Todd Carlson, and Jaden Laxdal.
At the other receiver, number 14.
This one of 4 quarterfinal games in Class AA being played tonight. Minot North hosting Grand Forks Red River. That game about to kick off as soon as ours does. And 2 games kicked off at 6 o'clock. Watford City at Kindred and Grand Forks Central at Devil's Lake. The winner of this game will face Minot North or Grand Forks Red River. Whoops. Somebody had intended to play some psych up music and started the national anthem again.
Your defensive starters for the Squirrels.
There's an artificial surface here at Central Cass, and I see a little bit of frost on the far side of the field on both ends. There could be a little bit of slipperiness then tonight as the game goes on because of the ice. As Coach Tommy Butler of Bismarck Central Cass said, it is going to be the same for both teams.
He's a sophomore. He wears number 50. He's a defensive end. He's Ben Nelson. He's a junior. He wears number 4. He's a linebacker. He's Aiden Boo-Boo. He's a senior. He's a linebacker.
Again, the breeze blowing from left to right.
He's a junior. He wears
So it appears
He's Grady Mueller. He's a sophomore.
well, I got some sore throat lozenges with me in case the guy on the PA needs them. I'm in good shape myself, so far at least. Let's see what I'm like in the fourth quarter here. Again, this is audio only coverage tonight here on YourLiveEvent.com. And a reminder to join us on Wednesday night for the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show. We'll be talking with area coaches
Squirrels are coached
And we've got
by
a senior spotlight. We'll
assistant coaches right
talk to a successful or notable senior athlete from across the region. And we've got our crowning moments, too, some highlights of games from the past week.
It's playoff time. It's win or go home. Here we go.
Bismarck St. Mary's will kick from left to right. The kickoff man will be Colby Hollenbeck, a senior. Ball will be on the near hash as the Saints kick from left to right. Back to receive for Central Cass, number 20, Zane Blixt. He'll be deep along with Blaine Cotton. Teams played 9 regular season games to get to this one. It starts the playoffs, and the kick is up and away. Fielded at the 7-yard line on the near side by Blixt. Crossed the 20-yard line, up the numbers, and tried to veer outside, but then got brought down short of the 25-yard line. And the Squirrels will start from their own 24-yard line.
24-yard line.
3 receivers right, 2 to the left. Empty backfield. Now some movement going around. We have 2 receivers left in a wing on the left side and a running back behind Kegley, who gets the ball over to Colton Crochet down the far sideline. It's a foot race. 20, 30. And stumbles out of bounds. Inside the 15.
Colton Crochet on the big carry for the
Well, there's
Squirrels.
an introduction to Colton Crochet if the St. Mary's defense didn't need it already from watching film. 63 yards on the carry. And that is the longest play from scrimmage for the Squirrels this season. Two receivers right with a wing on the right. Crochet gets the handoff over the right side, spins away from trouble, gets across the 10, and is stopped inside the 10.
Crochet on the carry for the Squirrels.
And they'll mark him down at the 9. Gain of 4, second down 6. The Squirrels can still get a first down before they get to the goal line. Just underway. 2 receivers right. Now the slot from the right side comes in motion to the near side. And here's a handoff, and a penalty flag goes down. And a gain of about 2 to the 5-yard line. And that was Zane Blixt on the carry, and this one is going to come back. First penalty of the game will move the ball back to the 20-yard line.
A 10-yard penalty will bring up 2nd and 15.
2nd and 15 for Central Cass from the Bismarck St. Mary 20-yard line. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right, wing on the right side. Kegley out of the pistol. He'll give it to Blix, and he'll be knocked down for a loss. Linebacker Dominic Zander on the hit.
Blix on the carry for the Squirrels.
And that'll be a loss of 3 to the 23-yard line. That'll make it 3rd and 18 for Central Cass.
3rd and 20 for the Squirrels. 10:18
to go in the first quarter, just underway here. Joe Lancello with you on YourLiveEvent.com. 2 receivers wide to either side. Kickley back to throw. Dumps it over the middle. It is caught by Colton Crochet around the corner. 15-10 and run out of bounds inside the 10. Colton Crochet, a pickup of 15 to the 8-yard line. That will set up 4th and 5. Kegley out of the pistol. Back to throw, looking right, now going to scramble to the right. Still looking for a receiver, trying to dance his way out of trouble, and now throws it, and it is intercepted. He was trying to throw it for grabs, Kegley was. And it was intercepted by Bismarck St. Mary's. Waiting to hear an official word I didn't see because there was just a scrum of bodies in that position. It seemed like
1st and
10. Kegley was trying to throw the ball away, but the Bismarck St. Mary's defense had other ideas. As the Saints will start from their own 6-yard line, going from left to right in the home white, or the traveling white, with royal blue. Handoff trying to go over the right side was the fullback, Zach Richter. And picked up
1 yard gain.
Picked up maybe a half a yard. We'll call it no gain, 2nd down and 10 for Bismarck St. Mary's. Saints changing some personnel here. Play clock down to 8. Wilson out of the pistol. Snap is low and it goes between his legs, and he'll be tackled in the end zone for a safety.
Trevin Quam with the safety for the Squirrels.
Trevon Quam with the tackle.
Squirrels
And Central Cass with a 2-0 lead.
2-0 in favor of the Squirrels.
Trayvon Quam, a senior, 6'2", 190. Gets the safety, so it's 2-0 in favor of the Squirrels. And now it's going to be Bismarck St. Mary's to kick it away with a free kick. We'll be back after this word on the Bank North scoreboard. Bank North has been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank today. Bank North, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Well, I'm going to keep things right here. As the Squirrels special team is quickly on the field. As Colby Holenbeck
Cotton and Blix are back to receive the kickoff for the Squirrels.
will kick off. He's got the ball teed up at the 20-yard line. So the Squirrels should get some pretty decent field position out of this besides the 2-0 lead they have now. And Blix will bobble this one, pick it up at the 18-yard line, up the far hash, cutting to the middle, 25-yard line, broke one tackle, still going Blix, gets across the 30 to about the 31, maybe the 32.
Blix on the return for the Squirrels. Out to their
Good return by Zane Blix, the sophomore, 6', 175. So the Squirrels get the ball again with 8:17 to go in the first quarter, and they'll start it off from their own 32-yard line. They got inside the Bismarck St. Mary's red zone, but then an interception gave up a scoring chance for the moment, and the defense came through with a safety. Here's Blix getting a carry. He'll get to cross the 35 to the 36, going over the right side.
Blix on the carry for the Squirrels. 5-yard gain.
Picks up 5, 2nd and 5 for Central Cass. Under 8 minutes to go in the opening quarter. 2-0 Central Cass. Squirrels send 2 receivers wide to left, make it 3 to the left as the wing on that left side came in motion. Thrown out on the near side, passes caught, 40-yard line, 45, 50, into Saints territory across the 40-yard line. The catch by Blaze Cotton. And that'll be a first down for the Squirrels.
Pass is complete to Cotton.
24 yards on the gain and a first down, the second of the game for Central Cass. 2 receivers left, wing on the left side, ball on the near hash. Blix gets a handoff over the right side, and he'll take guys with him to the 35, maybe just across the 35.
Blix on the carry for the Squirrels. A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball just across the 35-yard line to the 34, 2nd and 5 Squirrels. 2-0 Central Cass, 6:52 to go in the opening quarter. 8 AA football playoffs in North Dakota. 2 receivers right. And a little confusion now on the formation here. We've got wings to both sides, Kickley out of the pistol, and Colton Crochet behind him. And I think, well, got legal procedure. There was some movement there by Central Cass.
5-yard penalty.
So that'll make it
10 for the Squirrels.
2nd and 10 back to the 39-yard line. This is the 6th time these teams have met. And the 4th time in the playoffs. From the snap, Crochet trying to find his way around the left side, and he'll do well to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Crochet on the carry for the Squirrels.
It's actually a loss of a yard to make it 3rd and 11.
And 11 from the 40-yard line.
The last time these teams met was in 2018 in the playoffs, and it was Bismarck St. Mary's winning 14-7 on that day. 2 receivers wide to either side. Kegley out of the pistol. With time. Running out of time. Dumps it off for Colton Crochet, far side. Trying to get around the corner. 40, 35. And stopped short of the 30-yard line. So that's going to set up 4th and short.
Kegley's pass is complete to Crochet. Brings up 4th and 4 for the Squirrels.
4th and 4 from the 33. $5:12 to go in the opening quarter. 2 receivers left and a wing on the left side. Quick out to the near side, wide receiver screen, read quickly. Reeve Honeyman, a junior, 5'11", 145 with a tackle. And a nice catch by Kellen Crochet,
Saints take
the
over
freshman.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And that winds up being a loss of a couple of yards back to the 35-yard line. So the Saints defense holds. And they'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 35 with 4:58 to go in the first quarter. Saints down 2-0. Man in motion to the near side. I formation. Wilson back to throw. Aaron get long on the near side. It's incomplete. Brady Ruggles was the intended receiver.
Pass falls incomplete. Watterson in coverage for the Squirrels.
And defending was Lane Watterson, a sophomore, and he was
35-yard line.
claiming pass interference as Ruggles may have put his hands on Watterson. But the pass was overthrown, so no harm, no foul. 2nd and 10, 4:52 to go in the opening quarter. 2nd and 10 Saints. 3 receivers bunched left, 1 to the right as they go from left to right. A toss to Price, his first carry. Trying to go around the left side, he'll pick up 1, maybe 2.
Wiersma and Holland on the tackle for the Squirrels.
Even Wiersma on the tackle along with Easton Holland. Pickup of 2 to the 37-yard line, 3rd and 8 for Bismarck St. Mary's. 4:24 to go in the opening quarter. Central Cass with a 2-0 lead, courtesy of a safety as a snap was low in the end zone to quarterback Tommy Wilson, and Trayvon Quam tackled Wilson in the end zone for a safety. 2 receivers right, ball on the far hash. Wilson now surrounded by a back on each side, throws to the far side, pass is caught, and the receiver getting out of bounds, close to a first down. It was Richter making the catch, the fullback.
4th and short, Squirrel fans.
And he got out of bounds.
Make some noise for
A couple of yards short of the first down of the 43-yard line after a gain of 6. 3rd and 2 for the Saints. Wilson now to the pistol with Price at his right hip. And they were short of it. Oh, they're back in punt formation. Kick is high, short. Gets a St. Mary's bounce, and the ball is going to die at about, oh, that was 4th down, excuse me. I misread the scoreboard, and the punt will,
The Squirrels will take over. 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard
from
line.
Beckett Price. He also serves as their punter, and the ball will die at the Central Cass 19-yard line. 38 on the punt with no return. And so the Squirrels take over with 3:47 to go in the first. They lead it 2-0. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Kegley from the pistol. Fakes a handoff, dumps it to the far side. 25, 30-yard line, and cut down and stumbling forward to about the 40.
Kellen Cruchet on
To
that
Kellen
carry for
Cruchet, the
Squirrels.
freshman.
Brings up another Squirrel first down. 1st down and 10. Squirrels
And he's got a first down, the
20-yard
3rd of the
line.
game for Central Cass. After a gain of 21. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right with the ball on the far hash. Dumps to the near side, caught by Cotton. Makes a move to the 40, 45, down the near sideline, and run out of bounds, short of the 40-yard line of Bismarck St. Mary's.
Blaze Cotton on the reception for the
So
Squirrels.
back-to-back first downs for the Squirrels.
First down.
After a gain of
Squirrels
18
at the Saints'
to the
42-yard
42-yard line of Bismarck St. Mary's with 3:15 to go in the first quarter. Squirrels up 2-0. 2 receivers left, wing right. They're on the short side of the field. Kegley dumps it off on the near side, caught by Cotton again. And he'll be tackled at about the 34-yard line as he was going on the near sideline. Tackle made by linebacker Dominic Sander.
That 7-yard gain brings up
Gain to the 36-yard line. Pickup of 6, 2nd down 4 for the Squirrels. With 2:50 to go in the opening quarter. Ball in the near hash of Central Cass go from right to left. 3 receivers bunched tight to the line on the right side, 1 receiver to the left. And it's Colton Cruchet on the carry right up the gut, and he's got a first down across the 30-yard line.
Squirrels out to the Saints' 29-yard line. That's
3rd first down of this drive
down.
for Central Cass.
First down Squirrels at the
After a
Saints'
gain of
29-yard
7,
line.
5 first downs for Central Cass. Bismarck St. Mary's yet to get a first down. 2 receivers wide right, wing on the left side. Crochet again over the left side, breaks a tackle, and he'll be hit across the 25-yard line, maybe the 24. And it was Dominic Zander, the linebacker, again with the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 5 for the Squirrels.
Gain of 5 to the 24, 2nd down 5 with under 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Central Cass looking to add to a 2-0 lead. Cotton goes wide right, 3 receivers to the left with the ball in the near hash. Kegley from the pistol with Colton Couchet behind him. Now a man goes in motion to the far side. Kegley throwing, passes caught at the 20-yard line, and the catch close to the first down.
Is complete to Cotton.
And that was Cotton again making the grab.
First down.
And that will be a first down, the 4th of this drive for Central Cass.
At the Saints' 19-yard
Gain to the 19-yard line and a pickup of 5. Minute 23 to go in the opening quarter. Central Cass again inside the red zone. Man on the far side coming in motion. Make it 3 receivers left. Now Holland going in motion to the far side. Blix gets a handoff, and we've got penalty flags all over the place. Blix runs into the end zone for an apparent touchdown, but nope. Illegal procedure going to be the call on Central Cass. So that'll make it 1st and 15 back of the 24-yard line with 59.1 to go in the opening quarter.
This 5-yard penalty will bring up 1st and 15 for the Squirrels.
3 penalties against Central Cass in this opening quarter for 20 yards. And the clock moving, 2 receivers wide to either side. Kegley from the pistol. And a running back at his left hip. Kegley takes the snap, drops back, throws it to Blix on a screen, and he'll be brought down forced near the sideline, short of the 20-yard line.
The reception for the Squirrels. Short gain will bring up 2nd
And I saw the
for the Squirrels.
tackler from St. Mary's kind of slide down, so maybe that frost that I saw on the far side of the field is spreading over to this side. We've got 20 seconds to go in the quarter with the clock running. Pickup of 1 yard on that pass play to Blix, 2nd and 14. Play clock at 6. Game clock at 6, rather. And the Squirrels will just let it run out. And that's the end of one quarter.
Brings us to the end
on the Bank North Scoreboard. Bank North has been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.com. banknorth.bank. Today, Bank North, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. After one quarter, Central Cass 2, Bismarck St. Mary's nothing. Second quarter after this on yourliveevent.com.
At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471. Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
Back at Central Cass, Joe Lancello with you. Central Cass with the ball. 2nd and 14 at the Bismarck St. Mary's 23 as we start quarter number 2. Squirrels going from left to right, and the home red with white and black. Dumped out on the near side, caught by Kellen Crochet, and he'll be brought down at about the 17-yard line.
Pass to Kellen Crochet is complete. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Gain of 5 to the
Squirrels.
18-yard line, setting up 3rd and 9. Or, excuse me, ball at the 13-yard line. So he got 10. 3rd and 4. Kellen Crochet going in motion to the far side. A handoff to his brother Colton going around left end. Still on his feet and brought down short of the goal line.
Colton Crochet on the carry for the Squirrels. Down to the 1-yard line.
And he got as far as the 1, a pickup of a dozen, and another first down for the Squirrels. Their 5th on this drive, which started at their own 19-yard line. Tight formation. Crochet takes a direct snap. He'll go over the right side and score. Colton Crochet out of the Wildcat formation. Takes the snap and rushes for his 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And Central Cass increased their lead to 8-0 with 10:51 to go in the half. A 10-play, 81-yard drive as Matthew Bukow on to kick the extra point as a 10th and 11th Central Cass man hustles onto the field. Okay, that is Hayden Filady on for the extra point. Sucker shell kick up and away.
The extra point
and good.
Is up and good. With that,
He got hurt 2 weeks ago. Bukow did.
that brings our score to 9-0.
So with 10:51 to go till halftime on the Bank North scoreboard. Bank North has been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank today. Bank North, member FDIC and equal housing lender. The kickoff after this on yourliveevent.com.
At the Central Cass School District, excellence isn't just a goal. It's our mission by empowering individuals to make a positive impact. Central Cass School District is dedicated to providing students with an innovative curriculum supported by a variety of co-curricular activities from athletics and the arts to leadership and service, aiming to provide excellence between students, staff, family, and community. Central Cass School District, fostering student excellence by inspiring individuals to be their best.
Hayden Filady to kick it off. Short run up as he boots it away. It's high and short, and a fair catch called at the 27-yard line.
Fair catch call.
And that was Vincent Langenfelder, one of the upmen who made the fair catch.
27-yard line, they'll take over 1st and 10.
That is something a lot of players don't remember, is that you can call a fair catch on a kickoff. So the Saints will take over with 10:49 to go in the half, trailing now 9-0. Saints go from right to left in the traveling white with blue. I formation behind quarterback Tommy Wilson, receivers wide to both sides. And to give to the fullback Richter, bowling his way over the left side. He'll gain to about the 33-yard line.
Olsen and Wixo on the tackle.
Pick up a 5 to the 33-yard line.
6 for the Saints.
Richter, your traditional fullback type, 5'9", 185. He may not run fast, but he will run hard. He'll be a good blocker for you, too. Strong left formation, wing on the left side, receiver wide right, out of the eye. Here's a handoff for Price, bursting through the middle. And stopped across the 40-yard line. It was only a low tackle by Easton Holland that prevented Price from getting more than he got. And as it was, he picked up 10 for a first down. First down of the game for the Saints.
For the Saints at the 43-yard line.
9-0 in favor of Central Cass. Bismarck St. Mary's had an interception but in the first quarter, but on the other hand, there was a low snap, and that resulted in a safety and 2 points for Central Cass. And penalty flags go down. False start going to be the call against Bismarck St. Mary's.
False start is the call on
First penalty against the Saints today.
Brings up 1st and 15.
That'll move it back to the 38-yard line of Bismarck St. Mary's and make it 1st and 15. Bismarck St. Mary's 4-5 on the season. They won their last 3 games against Dickinson, Watford City, and Jamestown. Their other victory was at Wahpeton. Matter of fact, these teams have 8 common opponents out of the 9. And a gift for a prize, trying to get around the left side. He will get very little. As he was shut down there, Ben Nelson on the defensive line of the tackle for the Squirrels.
Nelson on the tackle for the Squirrels. The short gain brings up 2nd.
Price picked up 1 yard to make it 2nd and 14. Personnel changes for Bismarck St. Mary's as Brady Ruggles comes in and lines up wide on the right side. Receiver wide left. A give for Price, trying to go around the right side. He'll get across the 40 and be stopped at about the 43. So it's going to be 3rd and long
Mueller on the tackle
for Bismarck St. Mary's.
Brings up 3rd and 9 for the Saints from their own 44-yard
Pick
line.
up a 5, they'll make it 3rd and 9 from the 44. Each team with all 3 timeouts remaining. Ball in the center of the field. Receivers wide to both sides. Wilson from the pistol. He's got Richter and Price at either side. Play fake. Wilson rolls left, throws left. Caught by Zach Richter, the fullback, but he may have lost a yard.
Pass is complete. Tackled by Mason Olsen.
And actually a gain of 1 yard to the 45 sets up
for the Saints from their own 45-yard line.
4th down and 8 with 7:24 to go in the half. And Beckett Price will drop back in a punt formation. His first kick was a 38-yarder. Cotton back to receive, snap a little bit low, but Price gets the kick away, and it's a high one to the far side, and it takes a Saint bounce. And the ball is going to die at the 25 of Central Cass. 30 yards on the punt, no return.
Take over on offense at their own 25-yard line.
So the Squirrels take over with 6:57 to go in the half, leading Bismarck St. Mary's 9-0 in this Class AA quarterfinal game from Central Cass. The winner of this game will play Minot North or Grand Forks Red River next weekend. Minot North would be the favorite on paper. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left for Central Cass. Colton Crochet came in motion on the near side, caught a swing pass, and was run out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Crochet on the reception from Kegley. 7-yard gain brings up 2nd and 3 for
Pick up 7 to the 32-yard line, 2nd down 3 for Central Cass. They've done a good job moving the football. And Colton Crochet, the only touchdown of this game. Squirrels send 2 receivers wide right, wing on the right side. Now Holland going in motion to the far side. And a give for Colton Crochet. Trying to go over the left side. He'll be just short of the first down as he got to the 35.
Colton Crochet on the carry for the Squirrels brings up 3rd and 1 for the Squirrels. 3rd and 1 at their own 39-yard line.
from the 34-yard line after a pickup of 2. 3 receivers bunched tight to the right. Cruchet on the carry again. He's hit behind the line of scrimmage. Vincent Legenfelder along with Dominic Zander on the hit for Bismarck St. Mary's.
Tackle for loss for the Squirrels brings up 4th and 2.
And that's
4th and 2 for the Squirrels.
A rarity as that lost a yard to the 33-yard line. Under 6 minutes to go in the half. The Squirrels have the wind with them. And they are going to go for it. 2 receivers left, a wing on the left side. Kegley dumps it out far side, caught by Cotton. Down the far side, first down, Moore breaks a tackle. Almost broke a second tackle, and he's down near the 50-yard line.
Kegley's pass.
So a big 4th down conversion for Central Cass.
Brings up another Squirrel. First down. First down, Squirrels.
And they'll mark that at the Bismarck St. Mary's 49. Gain of 18. Blaze Cotton, the sophomore, with another grab. 5:07 to go in the half. Squirrels trying to add to a 9-0 lead. From the pistol, I hand off to Cruchet over the left side across the 45, and he might have gotten as far as the 44 of Bismarck St. Mary's.
Squirrels, a 5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 as Zane Blix checks into the ball game for Central Cass to replace Colton Cruchet as the running back. .4:30 to go in the half. 2nd down 5. Quick out in the near side. Caught by Kellen Cruchet. Gets a block around the right side and is rustled down about the 39-yard line. And Marcus Anderson, the safety, with a tackle. When I say rustle down,
is good for another Squirrel.
Almost considered a body slam in some circles. A gain of 8 and a first down.
At their own 36-yard line.
Kellen Cruchet, the freshman, pretty active as a receiver in this game. 2 receivers wide to either side. Kegley out of the pistol. Dumps it far side. Swings it out to Cotton. Trying to make a move on a man. Up the numbers across the 30 to about the 28.
Cotton on the reception for the Squirrels. 9-yard gain brings up 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1 for the Squirrels.
And a gain of 9 to the 27 makes it 2nd and 1. And Cotton has been picking apart the Bismarck St. Mary's defense. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. H-back going in motion toward the near side. And a give to Blixt over the left side, and he will have a first down.
Zane Blixt on the carry for the Squirrels. That
Blixt, B-L-I-X-T, 6 foot, 175-pound sophomore.
First down, Squirrels from their own 24-yard line.
Pickup of 3 to the 24-yard line, 1st and 10. 3:06 to go in the half. Central Cass looking to add to a 9-0 lead. Kegley out of the pistol. With time. Dumps it to the near side. Caught by Blix. 25-yard line. And spun down inside the 20. Richter was there along with number 6, Reeve Honeyman.
2nd and 5 for the Squirrels.
Gain of 5 to the 19-yard line. 2nd and 5 for Central Cass. 2.5 to go in the half, clock running. Two receivers right and a wing on the right side. Holland, that wing, comes in motion to the far side. Dumps it out, caught by Holland. Trying to get by a defender who was on him.
Holland on the reception for the Squirrels.
And Holland's
brings up 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3.
Gain, let's see where they put the ball down. At the 16-yard line after a gain of 3, it'll be 3rd and 2 for the Squirrels. Again, they've got all 3 timeouts remaining. And 1:50 to go in the half, clock running. Ball on the far hash as the Squirrels go from left to right. Two receivers right and a wing on the right side. Now Holland going in motion to the far side. And a give for Colton Crochet, who's back in the ball game. I believe he has the first down. And he does.
Crochet ahead for just enough for another Squirrel first down.
And that will be a first down.
First down, 1st and 10 for the Squirrels at the 14-yard line.
Ball on the 13-yard line after a gain of 3. Squirrel is doing a great job controlling the football. Wings to both sides, two receivers wide left. Kegley gives it off for Crochet, trying to answer on the left side to the 10, to the 5, still going and scoring! Touchdown, Central Cass, Colton Crochet.
For the Squirrels, in for another Squirrel, touchdown.
And it's now 15-0 Central Cass with 1 minute to go in the half. A 12-play, 75-yard drive that took 5:57. Brody Kegley is staying on the field, so the Squirrels are going to go for 2 to make it a 17-0 lead. That's the idea here. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Colton Crochet is going in motion now to the near side, then back to the far side. Pass to the far side, caught by Colton Crochet, and he's brought down right away. So the pass fails.
2-point attempt is no good.
So with 1 minute to go in the second quarter, 15-0 Central Cass over Bismarck St. Mary's on the Bank North scoreboard. Bank North has been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank today. Bank North, member FDIC and equal housing lender. The kickoff after this.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
With 1 minute to go in the second quarter, Squirrels are set to kick off.
Hayden Faultledy to kick it off. Felighty, excuse me. It is short and a fair catch call to the 27-yard line. By Blaze Warner, a sophomore. So with 1 minute to go in the half,
St. Mary's takes over.
St. Mary's will start at their own 28-yard line. Down 15-0. So it's still a 2-score game as far as the Saints are concerned to get back into this one. And the Saints will get the second half kickoff. Man coming in motion, Ruggles to the near side. Make that 2 receivers left. And a handoff for Richter as he's undercut across the 35-yard line, very close to a first down. Gain of 9 to the 37, 2nd and 1. 41 seconds to go, clock running. Again, neither team has used a timeout in the first half. And it would appear Bismarck St. Mary's just trying to get some momentum going to go into the second half. A give for Richter over the right side. He'll have a first down, be stopped right around the 40-yard line.
On the tackle for the Squirrels. Timeout, Saints.
And now Bismarck St. Mary's will call a timeout with 25.3 to go in the half.
Timeout on the field.
15-0 in favor of Central Cass on the Bank North scoreboard. Bank North has been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank today. Bank North, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. We'll be right back on yourliveevent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Bismarck St. Mary's with 2 timeouts remaining, but only 25.3 seconds in which to use them. Saints trailing Central Cass 15-0 in the Class AA quarterfinals. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Tommy Wilson, the quarterback, out of the pistol, surrounded by a back on either side. Wilson to throw, airs it out far side, pass is caught for a first down. And the receiver making the catch at the 50-yard line and stepping out of bounds. It was Brady Ruggles with the grab.
Pass is complete. First down for the Saints at their 49-yard line.
Ruggles, I believe that's his first catch of the day. Saints are at their own 49-yard line with 20.2 seconds to go in the half. Wilson out of the pistol, throws downfield, and it is caught at the 40-yard line.
Caught on the tackle for the Squirrels.
And let me
timeout.
check here. That was Reeve Honeyman, number 6, who made the catch.
That's their second of the half.
As they're in Central Cass territory at the Squirrels' 41-yard line. Gain of 10. As we've got a timeout in the field with 14.9 to go in the half. Central Cass opened the scoring with a safety in the first quarter. It was 2-0 after 1 quarter. Then Colton Cruchet scoring on a 1-yard run to make it 9-0 with the extra point kick. And then Cruchet running from 13 yards for another touchdown. 3 receivers bunched right now. A man coming in motion on the near side. That's Jackson Barth, the tight end. He'll line up in a slot left. Wilson from the pistol. Back to throw, far sideline. Looking for the sideline. Pass is tipped. And that goes out of bounds, incomplete. Nice work by the Squirrels secondary there. It's 2nd and 10 with 10.2 to go in the half. Easton Holland, the safety, with the breakup.
For the Saints.
Hunter Rohr coming into the defensive line now for Central Cass. And he'll replace Evan Wiersma. Squirrels want to get maybe a little more speed on the pass rush. Barth goes in motion again to be a line up to the far side to make it 3 receivers wide. Pass to the far side dropped at the 35-yard line by Ruggles. That makes it 3rd down and 10 with 5.3 to go.
Bring up 3rd and 4. Timeout. Final timeout.
Oh, excuse me. That was a catch at the 35-yard line, a gain of 6. Ruggles made the grab and timeout with 5.3 to go in the half by Bismarck St. Mary's, their last timeout. On the Bank North scoreboard, Bank North has been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank today. Bank North, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. 15-0 Central Cass. We'll be right back.
What was that? Is that top insurance?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Toop Insurance.
Maybe Toupee.
Could be Toupee. Yeah, I don't know.
Or Taupe Insurance, maybe?
I don't think so.
Say it right. That's T-O-O-P. That's Taupe.
Oh, it's Taupe.
That's Taupe Insurance in Castleton. Get in touch with Ryan today for a quote or review of your policies.
Make that second and 3rd and 4 for Bismarck St. Mary's now at the Central Cass 35. Wilson scrambles right, throws it into the end zone. Pass is broken up by the Squirrels defense.
Pass is knocked away.
And that will end the first half.
That will bring your first half to a close.
And Central Cass halfway to a trip to the Class AA semifinals next week.
Saints of St. Mary's, nothing. And your Central Cass Squirrels.
On the Bank North scoreboard, Bank North has been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank today. Bank North, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
This rule is in effect at all.
Central Cass 15, Bismarck St. Mary's nothing. We'll sum up the first half after these words on yourliveevent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
When you think about North Dakota State College of Science, don't think about college. Don't think about desks. Don't think about buildings. Don't think about our expert instructors or our high-tech classrooms. Think about that new pickup you'll soon be driving. Think about decorating your first apartments. Think about that great job that's already waiting for you. Then, think about how you'll be doing all of those things in just 2 years. North Dakota State College of Science, the smarter way to college.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller. And I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
Hi, we're Tommy's Express. Scan the QR code for a fast pass to a free month of washing. Our modern car wash offers a bright, open environment and a low-stress conveyor belt entry. Our signature scent, ceramic body wax, spot-free rinse, and heated blowers give you the best shine in town. Check out the wash for yourself. Washing your car is easy, fast, and fun. Visit Tommy's Express today.
Catch all the action of the fall postseason for Minnesota and North Dakota high school football and volleyball on yourliveevent.com.
Going down the field, it's picked off here from Kindred. Tanning Johnson to the 30, to the 25. Johnson, could he go? Yes, sir! A 45-yard pick six for
Takes it up, played high in the air by Horkin. Here's risky left side off of a touch. Kept alive Thornton. Now played high. Angle, Severson, smash! Count, good!
Check out the postseason schedule on yourliveevent.com. Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting section, and check out their different paint mixing options from Benjamin Moore, Clark and Kensington, and Royal. From their grills to Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to the Customer Laser Engraving Center, Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware.
If you're ready to save time, aggravation, and money, the team at Weber Insurance is here and ready to make the process as painless as possible. Weber Insurance makes sure you find the best insurance because their agency is 100% independent. They have the freedom to shop the marketplace and find the best possible combination of cost and coverage. Talk with Dan, Carol, Leslie, or Craig to get a quote started today, or go online to weberinsurance.net. Call, click, text, or stop in at Weber Insurance, locally owned in Castleton.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Back at Central Cast, Joe Lancello with you. We're at halftime of the North Dakota Class AA football quarterfinals, and it's Central Cast leading Bismarck St. Mary's 15-0. The scoring started, actually Central Cast had driven to the 8-yard line of Bismarck St. Mary's, but then a pass thrown by Brody Kickley was intercepted, and Bismarck St. Mary's took over at their own 6-yard line. And then on a second down play from the 6, the snap to quarterback Tommy Wilson, who was in the pistol, was low. Wilson was able to pick it up, but he was tackled in the end zone by Central Cast's Trayvon Quam for a safety. 2-0 in favor of the Squirrels with 8:27 to go in the opening quarter. The Squirrels were not able to drive on the ensuing possession after the free kick that followed the safety. Then it was 3 and out for Bismarck St. Mary's. And then Central Cass would drive 81 yards in 10 plays that took 4:46 to go up 9-0 as Colton Cruchet scored on a 1-yard run. The extra point kick by Hayden Folidi was good to make it 9-0 with 10:51 to go in the first half. Then Central Cass would drive again in the second quarter. A drive that went 75 yards in 12 plays. It took 5:57. Colton Cruchet with a 13-yard touchdown run, his second of the day. He's got over 100 yards rushing this evening. The Squirrels went for a 2-point conversion, and that was no good. 15-0 with 1 minute to go in the half. And that's where the score stands now, 15-0 in favor of Central Cass. Bismarck St. Mary's will receive the second half kickoff. I'm still working on the stats here. Let's see. Okay. Brody Kingley has only thrown one incompletion, and that pass was actually caught by a member of the other team. Let's see. Colton Cruchet with 113 yards on 12 carries unofficially. And 123 yards on the ground. And 160 yards passing for Central Cass for 283 yards total offense unofficially. Kegley, I've got him as 17 for 18 for 160 yards. And no touchdowns. He has thrown one interception. The Squirrels have been penalized 3 times for 20 yards. Bismarck St. Mary's. Oh, I should mention Central Cass with 12 first downs in the first half. Bismarck St. Mary's with 3 first downs. And Bismarck St. Mary's will have the ball to start the third quarter as they won the coin toss and deferred. And where are my manners? Our halftime show brought to you by Wasleen Kramer Farmers Union Insurance. Scott and Tyler are your local small town agents for Castletown and surrounding communities. Whether it's crop and farm, home and auto, health and life, commercial or recreational insurance, come visit Farmers Union Insurance in Castleton for the great rates and local service that you expect. We're at halftime from Central Cass in the Class AA football quarterfinals, and Central Cass is in the lead 15-0 over Bismarck St. Mary's. We'll have the start of the second half after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Joe Lancello back with you from Central Cass. The Squirrels leading Bismarck St. Mary's 15-0 as we get ready for the start of the third quarter. St. Mary's won the toss and chose to defer. Remains cloudy, it remains breezy and cold. Let's see what we've got. 38 degrees, feels like 26. Again, the wind is out of the north, 13 miles an hour, gusting to 25. with the wind, it does not feel.
To kick off for the Squirrels. Kicking off the third quarter.
Like a, what am I trying to say? It's cold, folks. But there are colder days. I can remember covering a Minnesota football playoff game in the late 90s at Princeton, Minnesota. And it was below zero. And this was the first round of the playoffs, I'll say that. So winter in this stretch of the world does come in October. And if the fella sitting next to me hadn't moved his cup of hot chocolate, I'd have knocked it over with my binoculars. Hayden Folidi to kick it out from left to right. It is high, it is short. Fielded on a hop of the 30-yard line. And brought down to the 35-yard line is Jacoby Grimm.
Mason Olson on the tackle for the Squirrels. He's going to bring up 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line for the Saints.
So Bismarck St. Mary's will go from right to left in the traveling white with royal blue. White helmets. Jacoby Grimm had begun the season as quarterback for Bismarck St. Mary's, as Coach Toby Schweitzer says they were trying to figure things out in their first few games. Two receivers right, a wing on the right side, and movement on the defensive front, and they may have gotten somebody in the offense to flinch. And they nope. Penalty on Central Cass. So that'll make it 1st and 5 from the 40. A couple of the guys on the Central Cass front moved. Don't know if they were trying to get an offensive lineman to flinch or not. Two receivers right, a wing on the right side. Tommy Olson out of the pistol. A give for a prize trying to get around the left side. He'll get a couple of yards, maybe 3.
Trevin Quam on the tackle.
Trevin Quam on the tackle along with linebacker Aiden Thummel.
From their own 43-yard line.
Price has been pretty well shut down. He hasn't run the ball very often. I think Zach Richter has run the ball more. Receivers wide to either side, wing of the right, I formation. Wilson now under center. And a give over the left side again for Price, and he will fight his way across the 45 to the 46 for a first down.
Brings up a 1st down for the Saints.
Pick up a 4.
46-yard line.
Wilson, a junior, 6'2", 190, the quarterback. He's only completed 38.8% of his passes this season, thrown for 629 yards and 4 touchdowns. He's also thrown 8 interceptions. Receivers wide to both sides. Give to the fullback Richter over the left side, a yard, and not much more than that.
Wiersma on the tackle for the Squirrels.
He did get plenty of contact. Pickup of a yard to the 47 of Bismarck St. Mary's. 2nd and 9 for the Saints. Trailing 15-0. Played just over a minute and a half, quarter number 3. Joe Lancello with you on YourLiveEvent.com. Keep it going, Kevin! Ball in the near hash as the Saints go from right to left. Receivers wide to both sides out of the I formation. On 2nd and 9, and the fullback Richter moved in reaction to somebody on the Central Cass defense moving, and that'll be a legal procedure against Bismarck St. Mary's. That'll move it back to the 42-yard line and set up 2nd down and 14.
Full starts call on the field brings up 2nd and 14 for the Saints from their own 42-yard line.
9:58 to go, third quarter, clock running. Receivers wide to both sides. Wilson operating out of the eye with Richter and Price behind him. Price gets the handoff, and he'll be dragged down from behind as he got across the line of scrimmage for 1 yard, maybe 2. The original line of scrimmage, I should say. It'll be at the 46 of the Saints. They pick up 4. It'll be 3rd and 10 with 9:38 to go in the third.
Defense needs to hear you.
Saints down 15-0. Central Cass has one shutout this season already. They beat Wahpeton 40-0 in week 5. And whistles as they were trying to get a man in motion, and they may have, well, they'll call a timeout to avoid something. Bismarck St. Mary's with a timeout with 9:05 to go. On the Bank North scoreboard, Bank North has been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank today. Bank North, member FDIC and equal housing lender. 15-0 Central Cass. We'll be right back.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Bismarck St. Mary's using their first timeout of the second half. 9:05 to go, third quarter. It's 3rd and 10 for the Saints at their own 46-yard line. 3 receivers right. Wilson out of the pistol. With time, going to air it out to the far side, and it is incomplete.
Watterson in coverage for the Squirrels. Pass falls incomplete. Brings up
Richter was the intended receiver. That'll set up 4th and 10, and so the Saints will have to punt it away now with 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. Beckett Price is the punter. And with Price being such a gifted runner, you never know if he might fake it. No, he will kick this away. No pressure on him. And the ball will hit the turf, and it will be down to the 28-yard line of Central Cass.
Squirrels will take over 1st and 10 from their own
26 yards on the punt with no return. So the Squirrels, with their first series of the third quarter, take over with 8:53 to go in the third and a 15-0 lead over Bismarck St. Mary's. Squirrels going from left to right. Kegley from the pistol gives it off to Cruchet, waits for a block, and he'll be spun down at about the 32-yard line.
Colton Cruchet on the carry for the Squirrels. 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and
Gain
6.
of 4, 2nd down 6.
For the Squirrels from their own 32-yard line.
Squirrels going for win number 7 of the season. 2 receivers right and 2 to the left. Brody Kegley out of the pistol with Colton Cruchet at his left hip. Man coming in motion, and they'll hand the ball off to that motion man. Blaze Cotton on a jet sweep. Around the far side, 45-40 down the sideline, and bumped out of bounds near the 50. Blaze Cotton has run the ball a few times this season, 3 times for 12 yards.
That brings up another Squirrel. First down. 1st and 10 for the
And that'll be a gain to the 48-yard line of Central Cass, a pickup of 16 and a first down. Blaze Cotton on the jet sweep. Three receivers bunched wide right. Dumped out on the near side, caught by Easton Holland. On a wide receiver screen, he'll get it into Bismarck St. Mary's territory near the 45.
Holland on the reception for the Squirrels. That 6-yard gain brings up 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4 for
to the 46-yard line of Bismarck St. Mary's. Gain of 6, 2nd down 4. Ball will be on the near hash as the Squirrels go from left to right. Two receivers ride a wing on the right side. Holland, the wing, going in motion now to the far side. And to give for Cruchet. Ooh, took a big hit. Was brought down to the 44-yard line. Zach Richter from his inside linebacker spot with the tackle.
Short gain brings up 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2.
Pickup of 2 to the 44-yard line sets up 3rd and 2 for Central Cass. 7:05 to go, third quarter, clock running. Two receivers wide left and a wing on the left side. Kegley looking left to throw, now scrambling to the near side. Now he'll throw, and it's caught by Colton Cruchet, the near sideline of the 39-yard line. He just took a couple of back steps out of bounds in front of his own sideline and gets a first down.
For another Squirrel first down. 1st and 10 Squirrels.
Not exactly a moonwalk, but it's a gain of 4 to the 40-yard line and a first down. Clock stops with 6:45 to go in the third. Squirrels up 15-0. Three receivers wide right, one to the left. Now Kellen Cruchet goes in motion far side. Kegley to throw with time. Dumps into the near side. Caught by Colton Cruchet. Gets a block. 35-30 down the near sideline. Still on his feet. Run out of bounds inside the 25 to about the 24.
Kegley's pass to Colton Cruchet.
Cruchet with a nice job of running after he got the ball.
Squirrel, first down.
After a gain of 17.
At the Saints' 23-yard line.
1st and 10 Squirrels, their third first down of this drive. Three receivers left and one to the right. Kegley out of the pistol. Blitz in the game as the tailback. He came in motion far side pass over the middle. Caught, touchdown! Blaze Cotton.
Kegley's pass to Blaze Cotton. Hot for
And the score now 21-0 in favor of Central Cass with 6:30 to go in the third. $72 yards in 7 plays. Took 2:23 off the clock. And now Filady is on to kick the extra point with Blaze Cotton to hold. Snap there, kick is up and away, and good.
Extra point attempt is up.
So with 6:30 to go in the third quarter, it's 22-0 in favor of Central Cass on the Bank North scoreboard. Bank North has been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank today. Bank North, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. The kickoff after this on yourliveevent.com.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator.
Filady to kick off for the Squirrels, who now lead 22-0 with 6.5 to go in the third quarter of this Class AA quarterfinal playoff game. Kicked high but short, and the ball will be down by Dominic Zander of the Saints at about the 43-yard line. So the Saints with decent field position to start this drive, their own 42-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
6.5 to go in the third quarter. So now Bismarck St. Mary's with some work to do. They may have to open things up a little more than they would usually want to. Receivers wide to both sides. Wilson out of the pistol. Gives it out for Richter, who got to the 45 and then pushed back, hit by linebacker Aiden Thummel.
Thummel on the tackle for the Squirrels. 3-yard gain brings up 2nd and 7.
Pick up 3 to the 45, 2nd and 7 for Bismarck St. Mary's. Richter checks out of the game. And number 6, Reeve Honeyman checking into the game. 2 receivers wide either side. Give for Price. Up the gut, still on his feet, and finally stopped just short of the 50-yard line. And they'll mark it to the 49 after a gain of 4. It's going to be a 3rd and 3.
And 3 for the Saints.
5:17 to go, third quarter, clock running. Saints trail Central Cass 22-0. Wings to both sides. Now Wilson out of the I formation, under center, gives it off for Price. Over the right side, he'll have a first down into Central Cass territory. Their second first down of the second half. Gain of the Central Cass 43, a gain of 8.
Saints at the Squirrels' 44-yard line.
4:48 to go in the third quarter. The winner of this game to take on Minot North or Grand Forks Red River next weekend. Place, time, and day to be determined. Handoff over the middle for Price across the 40-yard line to about the 39. So Price with a decent gain on first down.
Mueller on the tackle for the Squirrels.
Gain of 5 to make it 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 for the Saints.
Price has not really had a breakaway run in this game. Receivers wide to both sides. Barth, the tight end, lining up as a winger and H-back on the right side. I formation. Barth coming in motion now to the near side. And a gift for Price, breaking over the left side. And he'll be stopped around the 30-yard line for another Bismarck St. Mary's first down.
For the Squirrels. Brings up a first down for the Saints at the Squirrel 30-yard line.
Gain of 8 for another first down for Bismarck St. Mary's. And the Saints have some big guys on their offensive line. We talked about that in the pregame. Roman Barnes, the right tackle, 310. Baumgartner, the center, 230. And Carter Miklish, the other tackle, is 260. Out of the I formation, 1st and 10 from the 30. A give for Price, and he's rustled down after a pickup of maybe half a yard. Ben Nelson, sophomore defensive lineman, with the stop for Central Cass.
For no gain, brings up 2nd and 10 for the Saints.
That'll be no gain, 2nd and 10, Bismarck St. Mary's, as we're under 3 minutes to go now in the third quarter. 22-0, Bismarck St. Mary's trailing Central Cass. Receivers wide to both sides, I formation. Wilson under center on 2nd and 10. Wilson back to throw. Airs it out far side, has a man there. And the receiver came back to catch the ball at about the 8-yard line. And that was Brady Ruggles who made the catch.
Coverage brings up 1st and goal for the Saints from the squirrel 8-yard line.
So 1st and goal from the 8 after a gain of 22. Ruggles had gone downfield. Had to come back a little bit to get that ball. But made the catch. That puts Bismarck St. Mary's in their best scoring position of the night. Out of the pistol, receiver wide left, man going in motion to the far side. Richter, the fullback, with carry, bowling straight ahead. And he'll be across the 5.
Roar on the tackle. For the Squirrels, brings up 2nd and goal. For the
Pick up a 4, 2nd and goal from the 4. 2:13 to go, third quarter, clock running. Saints trying to get on the board, trailing 22-0. Bismarck St. Mary's taking a long time to break the huddle. Play clock now at 8. Wilson under center out of an I formation. Back to throw Wilson, throws it out far side and incomplete. Broken up, a nice play by safety Mason Olson. And the intended receiver was Jackson Barth, the tight end.
Brings up 3rd and goal for the Saints.
That makes it 3rd and goal from the 4.
5-yard line.
Clock stops with 1:47 to go in the 3rd. Bismarck St. Mary's has been blanked once this season. That was by Minot North, 28-0 in week 5. And bowling straight ahead, a handoff and a touchdown. And Beckett Price getting the score. With 1:47 to go in the 3rd, the score now 22-6, with a try for point coming. Ten-play, 58-yard drive. Taking, let's see, 4:43 off the clock. And the Saints will go for 2, or they're going to start out with the ball in the near hash, 3 receivers wide right. From the pistol, Wilson airs it out far side. He's got a man open for the deuce. And Jacoby Grimm with the catch for the 2-point conversion.
With 1 minute and 47 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter.
So on the Bank North scoreboard with 1:47 to go in the 3rd, 22-8 in favor of Central Cass.
Squirrels 22.
Bank North has been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank today. Bank North, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. The kickoff in a moment on yourliveevent.com.
At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Bismarck St. Mary's to kick off. Line drive kick. And Blick's going to let the ball go, and he was hoping it was going to run out of bounds, but he picked up the ball at the 9-yard line, but he was near the sideline, and his right foot stepped out of bounds. So it was just a risk to see if the ball would go out of bounds. But it didn't. And so Central Cass in a hole at their own 9-yard line with 1:47 to go in the 3rd. Their lead now 22-8. And what? I thought I saw a sign from the official, and well, they're saying the ball did go out of bounds. Central Cass is going to start at their own 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
That was different. Well, the Squirrels would rather have the ball in their own 35 than their own 9, I'll tell you that, as they look to add to a 22-8 lead. Kegley out of the pistol. 2 receivers left and a wing on the left. Low snap. Toss to the left side, Colton Cruchet. He'll pick up 3, maybe 4.
Colton Crochet on the carry for the Squirrels. 3-yard gain brings up
Picks up a 3
7.
of 3, second down 7. Clock running, under a minute and a half to go in the third quarter. On a chilly, windy night in Castleton. 2 receivers left. Blitz coming, a gift for Colton Cruchet, breaking across the 40-yard line, and he'll be stopped near the 45, very close to the first down. Brought down by Cale Burns, the cornerback, and that will be a first down.
Colton Crochet ahead for the Squirrels. Brings up another Squirrel.
Pickup of 7 to the 45. And we're 55 seconds on the clock running in the third quarter. 3 receivers wide left, 1 to the right. Kegley out of the pistol. Now Blix, the tailback, comes in motion to the far side. Kegley to throw over the middle. It is incomplete. In and out of the hands of Kellen Cruchet.
Pass was intended for Kellen Cruchet. Falls incomplete.
That's, I think, the first pass that was not caught by somebody.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
There was 1 interception
For the Squirrels.
by Bismarck St. Mary's in the first quarter, and that's the only second pass that Kegley has thrown that wasn't caught by one of his teammates. 2nd and 10 with 39 seconds to go in the third. Blix is the setback. Play clock at 2, and they get the snap away. Kegley throwing, pass is caught, and a penalty flag thrown as a pass was caught by Mason Olson. He was brought down about the 49 of Bismarck St. Mary's. Offensive pass interference on Central Cass.
Call in the field is pass interference on the offense.
That'll make it be second down. That'll move the ball back to the 35-yard line, 10-yard penalty. No, make that 15 yards to the 30, excuse me.
The call, 15-yard penalty brings up 2nd and 25.
2nd and 25 from the Squirrels' 30-yard line. They've got to get to the 45 of Bismarck St. Mary's. Kegley out of the pistol. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Blix the setback. Quick out to the far side. Dropped by Easton Holland. Well, they're going to say he caught the ball and lost a couple of yards. That's a loss of a couple of the 28. And that will be the final play of quarter number 4. On the Bank North scoreboard, Bank North has been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank today. Bank North, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. After 3, Central Cass 22, Bismarck St. Mary's 8, fourth quarter after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
From Central Cass, Joe Lancello with you. Audio-only coverage tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Central Cass 12 minutes away from a trip to the AA semifinals as they lead Bismarck St. Mary's 22-8. Colton Cruchet has run for 2 touchdowns. The Squirrel defense has a safety, and also Brody Kegley with a touchdown pass to Blaze Cotton. Squirrels will go from right to left in the fourth quarter in the home red with white and black. 3rd and 27 from their own 28-yard line. 3 receivers bunch wide right. Kellen Cruchet is wide left. Kegley out of the pistol, dumped it off far side. Caught by Holland to the far sideline across the 30 and stopped well short of the first down. So for the first time today, Central Cass is going to punt the football. Blaze Cotton is the punter, standing at his own 19-yard line. One man back for Bismarck St. Mary's. Cotton with a rugby-style punt, high, and it takes a squirrel bounce and will die just inside the 40-yard line of Bismarck St. Mary's.
St. Mary's takes over. 1st and 10 from their
27 yards on the punt with no return. So the Saints take over with 11:42 to go in the fourth quarter, trailing 22-8. So 2 touchdowns plus 2 converted extra points, or 2 two-point conversions, would tie the score for the Saints, who go from left to right in the traveling white with royal blue. Tommy Wilson under center gives to the tailback Price. Bursting over the left side. It's a foot race at 30, 20. He's gone. Touchdown. Beckett Price with a 60-yard touchdown. And it's now 22-14 with 11:33 to go in the ball game. Price had been pretty well contained, but he got that bit of running room, and he took off as though it were the Olympic 100 meters. Asher Coughlin is on to kick the extra point, a left-footed soccer-style kicker. Jacoby Grimm, the holder. Kick is up and away, and it's wide. Left. And well short. So with 11:33 to go in the fourth quarter, on the Bank North scoreboard, Bank North has been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank today. Bank North, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Central Cass 22, Bismarck St. Mary's 14. The kickoff in a moment on YourLiveEvent.com.
At the Central Cass School District, excellence isn't just a goal, it's our mission by empowering individuals to make a positive impact. Central Cass School District is dedicated to providing students with an innovative curriculum supported by a variety of co-curricular activities from athletics and the arts to leadership and service, aiming to provide excellence between students, staff, family, and community. Central Cass School District, fostering student excellence by inspiring individuals to be their best.
Central Cass kicking off from left to right. Colby Hollenbeck kicking off. Got pretty good leg on that one. Field of the 13-yard line. Coming to the near side is Blixt, and he'll be brought down to the 22. Good hustle on special teams by Hollenbeck, the kickoff man.
Flicks on the return for the Squirrels.
Squirrels take over with 11:28 to go in regulation. They'll have the ball at their own 24-yard line. And the Saints within a touchdown plus a 2-point conversion to tie this. A handoff for Colton Crochet around the right side, 30-yard line, and brought down about the 31. Brought down by Jacoby Grimm.
8-yard gain brings up 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2 for the Squirrels.
Gain to the 32-yard line, gain of 8, 2nd down 2 for Central Cass. Squirrels just want to run off as much clock as they can. If they get a score, great. Ball on the far hash. Central Cass go from right to left. Man in motion to the near side is Holland. Kegley will give it off to Crochet. Stumbles, he goes around left end. And he only pick up about a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 1 for the Squirrels.
3rd and 1 from the 33 of Central Cass. They've got all 3 of their timeouts remaining. Bismarck St. Mary's with 2 left. Clock running, 10:18 to go in the 4th quarter. 2 receivers left, wing on the left side. Kegley from the pistol. He'll give it off for Crochet over the right side, goes forward and then is pushed back. He may not have gotten enough on the initial burst.
1-yard gain. Colton Crochet.
And he picked up 1 yard to the 34, and it's 4th and less than a yard. And the Squirrels are going to go for it. Three receivers lined up tight to the right, 1 wide left. Kegley from the pistol. Kegley gives it off for Crochet. Second effort gives him the first down to the 35.
Crochet up the middle. First down. First down.
And a big first down for Central Cass with 9:10 to go in the ball game.
10 for the Squirrels at their own 35-yard line.
Squirrels coming into today converting 76.7% of the time on 4th down, and they've got 2 4th down conversions in this game. 2 receivers left, wing left. Ball in the middle of the field. Snap a little bit low and a whistle. I don't see a flag. Oh, yes, I do see one on the far side of the field now.
False start is the call in the field.
False start.
1st and 15 for the Squirrels from their own 30-yard line.
Against Central Cass. That'll make it 1st and 15 from the 30 with 8:48 to play. And the clock starts. Two receivers right, a wing on the right, 2 receivers left. Man coming in motion to the near side. It's Cotton on a jet sweep around the near side. He is hit, and brought down to the 29 for a loss of a yard. Dominic Zander on the tackle doing a little strutting after the TFL. No gain at the 30. That'll make it 2nd and 15.
No gain.
8:10 to go, clock running, fourth quarter. Central Cass holding on to a 22-14 lead. From the pistol, Kegley fakes right. Now he's going to run with the ball. 30-yard line, 35, slides now the 36, and a penalty flag. Zach Richter hit Kegley as he was sliding down and was vulnerable. That'll be called a late hit. Give Kegley a 5-yard gain to the 35, and then tack on the personal foul against Bismarck St. Mary's.
Kegley's run is going to bring up an automatic first down for the Squirrels.
And that is a first down for Central Cass.
First down, Squirrels from the Saints, 49.
And they mark the Bismarck St. Mary's 49-yard line. Big ouch as far as the Saints concerned. Kegley will hand it off. Cruchet, left side, 40, third, and brought down to the 34-yard line. Brought down by defensive back Cale Burns.
Colton Crochet with another big squirrel run for another squirrel. First down. First down, Squirrels.
Third first down of this drive now for Central Cass. As they're at the Saints' 35-yard line after a pickup of 14 by Crochet. 7:10 to go, fourth quarter. Two receivers left, wing on the left. Snap is low, and it gets away from Kegley, and he'll just fall on it at the 46-yard line. Loss of 11. So Kegley will be marked for a loss of 11. That wasn't really his fault. Second and 21 with 6:28 to play. Squirrels 2 wide to either side. Holland comes in motion to the far side. Snap to Kegley, tosses for Holland at the far side, and he will be grabbed low, and Holland trying to fight his way across the 45. He'll get to the 44.
Pass to Holland is complete.
Third and 19 with under 6 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Central Cass holding on to a 22-14 lead. They take their time coming out of the huddle. Two receivers left. Wing on the left. Kegley out of the pistol. Dumps it near side. Pass is caught by Mason Olson down the near side, and he'll be stopped near the 30-yard line. Oh, check that. That was Cotton who made the catch. 5 instead of 15 instead of 5.
Cotton's reception.
The gain is to the 32-yard line. It pick up of a dozen.
For the Squirrels.
That makes it 4th and 8 for Central Cass with 5:11 to play. Clock running. Another critical play for Central Cass. Two receivers wide to either side. Ball in the near hash. Kegley out of the pistol. Play fake. Throws over the middle. Wide open receiver. That's Mason Olson at the 10. First down, Squirrels.
Kegley's pass to Mason Olson is complete.
22-yard gain.
First down.
And another fourth down conversion.
First and goal for the Squirrels from the Saints' 10-yard line.
First and goal at the 10 for Central Cass. 4:30 to play, clock running. Squirrels looking for an insurance score to add to a 22-14 lead. Handoff for Cruchet, go over the left side. He'll be stopped at about the 7.
Colton Cruchet on the carry for the Squirrels.
Let's see where they put that down.
4-yard gain brings up 2nd and 6.
Gain of 3, second and goal at the 7.
6-yard line.
.352 to play, fourth quarter, clock running. Central Cass 22, Bismarck St. Mary's 14. 2 receivers left, ball in the near hash, wing on the left side. Kickley from the pistol. Will give to Cruchet over the left side. Inside the 5. It'll be 3rd and goal.
Cruchet on the carry for the Squirrels.
And timeout Central Cass, their first timeout of the second half. 3:31 to go in the fourth quarter.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
On the Bank North scoreboard, Bank North has been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank today. Bank North, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. 3:31 to go in the fourth. Central Cass up by 8 and driving for a score. We'll be right back.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Joe Lancello back at Central Cass, 3:31 to go in the fourth quarter. Central Cass looking at 3rd and goal from the Bismarck St. Mary's 5-yard line. Trying to add to a 22-14 lead. 3 receivers left. Kegley out of the pistol. Holland going in motion to the far side. Colton Cruchet the setback. Kegley rolls right. Throws to the end zone. Backside of the end zone. And incomplete.
Pass intended for Kozowski. Falls incomplete.
Pass was incomplete.
Brings up 4th and 5 for the Squirrels. 4th and goal for the Squirrels from the 5-yard line.
Let's go, Red!
And the intended receiver was Carver Kozowski, a sophomore. So 4th and goal from the 5. With 3:25 to play. 2 receivers wide right. 1 wide left. Wing on the right side. Man coming in motion to the near side. Play clock at 3. Snap to Keckley. Throws far side. Incomplete. Intended receiver came out in the flat on the far side. Wasn't able to hang on to it. And that was Kellen Cruchet, the intended receiver. So Bismarck St. Mary's will take over with 3:21 to go in the fourth quarter. And they'll start at their own 5-yard line with 2 timeouts remaining. So to bring up Jerry Reed, they've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. 95 yards in 3 minutes and 21 seconds, and then they've got to make a 2-point conversion to tie the game. Wilson under center. Hands it off for Price. He gets across the 10 to about the 11. Gain 7 to the 12-yard line. 2nd down 3. 3 minutes to play now. One receiver wide to either side. Wing back on the right side going in motion. And to give over the left side, Price. He's across the 15 for a first down. And down at about the 17. .240 to play in the fourth quarter. Gain of 5 to the 17.
Brings up 1st and 10.
And Price is still a breakaway threat, you got to remember. Receivers wide to either side. Wilson out of the pistol, man in motion to the near side. And to give to the far side, Price again with a carry across the 20-yard line to about the 21, pickup of maybe 4.
Mueller and Holland on the tackle for the Squirrels. Brings up 2nd and 5 for the Saints.
They'll call that a 5-yard gain to a 22. 2nd and 5, 1:54 to go in the fourth quarter. Bismarck St. Mary's trailing 22-14. 3 receivers left and 1 to the right. Wilson under center, now motioning to one man to move. Wilson will throw it out on the far side, and it will be incomplete, almost intercepted.
Holland in coverage for the Squirrels.
Easton Holland was the defender, going
for the Saints.
almost had his 4th interception of the year. 3rd and 5 with 1:30 to play in the fourth.
All right, Squirrel fans, 3rd and 5. Let's hear your defense, hear you.
And the grandstand here is shaking, not only because I'm shivering, but because there are a lot of people stomping their feet. H-back in motion to the near side. Give for Price, he'll get to the 26-yard line, a gain of 4. So it's going to be 4th and 1 with 1:16 to play.
All right, Squirrel fans,
and the clock running. 4th and 1, Bismarck St. Mary's from their own 26. I formation with Wilson under center. Gives for Richter the fullback, and he'll get the first down. First down for the Saints. After a gain of 2 to the 28, under a minute to play now. Bismarck St. Mary still with 2 timeouts remaining. Receivers wide to both sides. Wilson from the pistol. Airing it out over the middle and way overthrown. Was looking for Jackson Barth, the tight end, but that ball was thrown 10 yards beyond him.
Holland in coverage for the Squirrels.
Sets up 2nd and 10 with 42.4 to go in the fourth.
For the Saints. 42 seconds to go in the game, Squirrel fans.
Bismarck St. Mary 2nd and 10 from their own 28. 2 receivers to the right. Wilson from the pistol. Looking, throwing, incomplete. A receiver had fallen down about the 30-yard line.
Fumble in coverage for the Squirrels. Pass falls incomplete.
And I believe that was Jacoby Grimm, the intended receiver. That'll make it 3rd and 10 with 38 and a half seconds to play in regulation.
Squirrel fans.
Bismarck St. Mary's has trailed throughout. They were down 2-0 at the quarter, 15-0 at the half. 22-8 after 3. It's now 22-14. Wilson to throw. Airs it near side, pass deflected and out of bounds, incomplete. And that'll make it 4th and 10 with 33 and a half seconds to play.
Flicks with the pass breakup, brings up 4th and 10.
Another big 4th down for Bismarck St. Mary's. 33 and a half seconds to play. They're down by 8. They've got to go 62 yards for a touchdown and then make a 2-point conversion to force overtime. Two receivers left, 2 to the right. Wilson from the pistol, back to throw. Airs it far side, low, incomplete. Richter, the fullback, was the intended receiver. And Central Castle take over with 28.9 to go in regulation.
Fans, as you leave tonight, please drive safely and also please be very careful as you're exiting. The rain has frozen on the bleachers, on the concrete, so be very careful. There's ice.
So basically all Central Cass need to do is snap the ball twice, I believe. No victory formation here. Kegley is going under center. And he will take a knee.
Central Cass would like to thank you for visiting our school and attending today's event. We ask that you help.
And that will do it.
Please be sure
Central Cass get their first ever victory over Bismarck St. Mary's.
On Friday night, as we will
The sixth time was the charm for the Squirrels.
We will be traveling to Minot North for the next round.
And the final score
Your Squirrels are victorious
on the Bank North scoreboard.
by a score of the St. Mary Saints 14.
Bank North has been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank today. Bank North, member FDIC and equal housing lender. The final, Central Cass 22, Bismarck St. Mary's 14. We'll be back in a bit on YourLiveEvent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
What was that? Is that top insurance?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Toop Insurance.
Maybe Toupee.
Could be Toupee. Yeah, I don't know.
Or Taupe Insurance, maybe?
I don't think so.
Say it right. That's T-O-O-P. That's Taupe.
Oh, it's Taupe. That's Taupe Insurance in Castleton. Get in touch with Ryan today for a quote or review of your policies.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
When you think about North Dakota State College of Science, don't think about college. Don't think about desks. Don't think about buildings. Don't think about our expert instructors or our high-tech classrooms. Think about that new pickup you'll soon be driving. Think about decorating your first apartments. Think about that great job that's already waiting for you. Then, think about how you'll be doing all of those things in just 2 years. North Dakota State College of Science, the smarter way to college.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller. And I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
Hi, we're Tommy's Express. Scan the QR code for a fast pass to a free month of washing. Our modern car wash offers a bright, open environment and a low-stress conveyor belt entry. Our signature scent, ceramic body wax, spot-free rinse, and heated blowers give you the best shine in town. Check out the wash for yourself. Washing your car is easy, fast, and fun. Visit Tommy's Express today.
Welcome back to Central Cast. Joe Lancello with you as the Central Cast Squirrels advance in the Class AA North Dakota football playoffs with a 22-14 victory over Bismarck St. Mary's. And the Squirrels will play at Minot North next weekend in the semifinals. Minot North was a winner over Grand Forks Red River 20-6 this evening in Minot. And the Squirrels did not play Minot North during the course of the season, so this ought to be an interesting matchup. And let's run down the scoring in this game. We're hoping Coach Tommy Butler can come up for a couple of words following the game. But the scoring actually started with a safety in the first quarter after Central Cass had driven to the 8-yard line of Bismarck St. Mary's, but a pass was intercepted. And Bismarck St. Mary's took over at their own 6-yard line. And on second down from the 6, the snap to quarterback Tommy Wilson was low and went between his legs. Wilson trying to retrieve it in the end zone. He did retrieve it, but he was also hit by Trayvon Kwan in the end zone for a safety. And that made it a 2-0 lead for Central Cass, coming with 8:27 to go in the first quarter. The score remained 2-0 after the first quarter. 3 plays into the second quarter, the first touchdown of the game, and that came from Central Cass, Colton Cruchet, with a 1-yard run that capped off a 10-play, 81-yard drive that took 4:46. The extra point by Hayden Folidi was good to make it 9-0 Squirrels with 10:51 to go in the second quarter. And the Squirrels would score again before halftime. Another long drive. This one was 12 plays, 75 yards, and it took 5:57. Colton Cruchet, his second touchdown of the game, this one coming on a 13-yard run. The pass for a 2-point conversion failed to make it 15-0 Central Cass with 1 minute to go in the second quarter, and that was the score at halftime, 15-0. In the third quarter, the Squirrels took over at their own 28-yard line after a punt and drove 72 yards in 7 plays. That took 2:23 off the clock as Brody Kegley connected with Blaze Cotton on a 23-yard touchdown pass. And let's see here. And the extra point kick was good to make it 22-0 with 6:30 to go in the third quarter. And Bismarck St. Mary's would get on the board following the ensuing kickoff. They would drive 58 yards in 10 plays. That took 4:43 off the clock. Beckett Price scoring on a 4-yard run. A pass to Jacoby Grimm for the 2-point conversion made it 22-8 with 1:47 to go in the third quarter. Then into the fourth quarter, after a Central Cass punt, Beckett Price of Bismarck St. Mary's scored on a 60-yard burst. He got a little bit of room on the left side and just sprinted the rest of the way, and nobody could catch him. The extra point kick failed, making the score 22-14 with 11:33 to go in the ball game. Central Cass had a long drive following that. They kept the ball 8 minutes and 7 seconds. They had a first and goal at the 10-yard line, but were only able to get as far as the 5. And that's where, Bismarck St. Mary's took over with 3:21 to play from their own 5-yard line. And they got a couple of first downs, but with first and 10 of the 28-yard line, their own 28, 4 passes fell incomplete, and that was the end of the ball game. Central Cass with the win, 22-14. They go to 7-3 on the season. Bismarck St. Mary's season ends with a record of 4-6. And this is the first win for Central Cass over Bismarck St. Mary's ever. The Saints had gone 5-0 against the Squirrels, but the 6th time was the charm, as they say. And Central Cass getting the win, 22-14 over Bismarck St. Mary's. We'll have our postgame awards and wrap things up here from Central Cass. The final score once again, Central Cass 22, Bismarck St. Mary's 14 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Catch all the action of the fall postseason for Minnesota and North Dakota high school football and volleyball on YourLiveEvent.com.
Going down the field, it's picked off here from Kindred. Tanning Johnson to the 30, to the 25. Johnson, could he go? Yes, sir! A 45-yard pick six for
Takes it up, played high in the air by Horkiner's risky left side off of a touch. Kept alive Thornton. Now played high. Angle, Severson, smash! Count! Good!
Check out the postseason schedule on YourLiveEvent.com. Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting section, and check out their different paint mixing options from Benjamin Moore, Clark and Kensington, and Royal. From their grills to Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to the Customer Laser Engraving Center, Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware.
Back at Central Cass, Joe Lancello with you as Central Cass defeat Bismarck St. Mary's 22-14 to advance to the Class AA semifinals at Minot North. Day and time to be determined. We'll hear that from the North Dakota High School Activities Association folks either this weekend or on Monday at the very latest. Let's see, let's go with our player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. And I'm going to go with Colton Cruchet, who rushed for 2 touchdowns. I'm still working on adding things up here. I've got him for at least 129 yards on 16 carries. Colton Cruchet, our player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. And our play of the game brought to you by Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Agassiz Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com, planterdoc.com. The play of the game, I'm going to go with the safety in the first quarter. Trayvon Quam able to tackle the Bismarck St. Mary's quarterback Tommy Wilson in the end zone after a low snap was bobbled, and Wilson was tackled in the end zone. That safety put Central Cass in the lead at 2-0, and the Squirrels did not lose that advantage. That's our play of the game, brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Call 701-436-2119, Agassi Precision Ag in Hillsboro. And that will do it for us tonight. Thanks very much to Travis Lamar, the activities director here at Central Cass, for all the facilities and hospitality. Thanks to all of our sponsors. We thank them for allowing us to bring you playoff football on yourliveevent.com, and also we hope you will thank our sponsors by giving them your business. And thanks to you for listening. Hope you enjoy the broadcast. I'm Joe Lancello. The final score once again here, Central Cass advancing in the North Dakota AA football playoffs. The final score is Central Cass 22, Bismarck St. Mary's 14. Have a good night. Enjoy your weekend. Stay warm. And remember, before you go to bed tomorrow night, set your clocks back 1 hour as we are going to be finished with daylight savings time. Enjoy your weekend. Good night, everyone.